Hello, good afternoon. Oh, let's see. Oh, I gotta finish this. So let's hop back in the game. Figured I'm gonna work on things. Might as well stream for maybe half an hour, maybe. I think I'm gonna start making a backup of this main world because it's become pretty important. Alright, so this is what I want. So I need log placed, a wood type, and then up or down. So log placed. This would be... I'd probably just do wood and then UD. I think there's one other thing. Crap. What else do we have to put in there? I'm doing it in another one of these recipes. We'll just have to look. Probably... enchanted stone. This. There we go. That's what I need. So it's got to look similar to this. So this would have to be block instead of item. And I would need this. I'd have to put the asterisk there. Maybe this, yeah, we'll give it a try. Type, let's go into the game files. World property, abstract. I want wood. The different types of wood. We got rock groups. Block wood, here it is. Because I want you to be able to use any kind of wood. So it would be game and then block wood. The code name will be wood as well. Alright, and then I need the knife. Where am I using a tool? Polished? Yep, here it is. There we go, and this would be game knife. You can use any knife. And then you get the Thalmic workbench. I'm not sure what that's called. Magic Station Thalmic workbench dash and then the side, which would be north, I believe. So it would be this dash north. Let's see if this is now a recipe. All right, let's grab a bunch of stuff here. So I'll grab a bunch of those. Let's get a knife out. Obsidian, why not? And a log. We'll pull out pine and birch because I want to test a couple things. GM1. Did not work. I probably should have checked the log files before I did that. Grid recipe, output, block code, rustbound magic. Magic station Thonic workbench dash north has an incorrect ingredient pattern length. Oh, I totally forgot to put the underscore right there. Now let's reload. Bum, 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 bum. Feel so tired. My eyes feel tired. All right, pop that on, pop that there, pop that there. There we go. Now we can make a Thonic workbench. Boop. Took one durability. Yep, it is indeed placeable. Boop. Get rid of those and get rid of that. That's fine. It'll work. Alright, so we can get Rusty Dust from Riftbloom. We should be able to make this. 4 parchment. So 1 piece of parchment, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a stick. Yep, that indeed does make magic chalk. Shifting fibers, we can already loot that. The barrel recipe is already in. And these are the different kinds of mage weave. I do not have a recipe for these. You know what? I think I do. Or at least for the basic mage weave. Yeah, okay, so do I want to revisit this? Should it take 16 to make 1? Seems kind of steep. Why not just 4? Or instead, no, not just 4. 2 in each. I'll cut it by half. Cut it by half. Where are my recipes? Here we go. Mage weave, we will decrease that. And I don't have any of the other mage weave types, so what are they? Normal, square, offset, and diamond stitches. I'm going to take a snapshot, because I'm totally going to forget. I'm going to have to shut down the game, because we got to make some files. So mage weave dash normal. Copy, paste, paste, paste. Alright, so we have the offset version. We have the square. And the diamond. Okay, so we got normal. Oh, look at that. I already have patterns for all of these. Alright, you know what? Screw it. We will, we'll do it. We'll do it that way. I trust Past Vice. That guy knew what he was doing every once in a while. Should I remove this? Do these need to be 4 separate files? I could probably just undo these comments here. I'm gonna do it that way. Past Vice knew what he was doing. I trust the guy. Just that, undo that, and undo that. This totally does not look happy at all. What did I do? There we go. I hate when it does that. Does not take the hint. All right, so we got our shifting fibers in that pattern. The next one is the diamond. Let's reduce that. And then the square. That's right. I remember the square. And then this one was... Oh, I guess for offset, I guess that would make sense. Here we go. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. Yeah, it was nice. Yesterday, I listened to real grown-up music. It was incredible. I forgot how good real music was. Oops. Boop. Game mode 2. Let's clear all of this stuff out. Go into the handbook. Mage Weave. So I only have the normal stitches here. Hold on. Did it load everything? It looks like it did. Oh, you know what? Let's go to the block itself, Mage Weave. Where is it? Here it is. So attributes group by type. Yeah, exclude by type. I'm excluding diamond, the offset, and the square. Those were hidden ones in the old mod, which is why. So let's remove that. I want people to be able to craft them and use them if they want. Mage Weave! There they are. Diamond works. Normal stitched. Perfect. Offset is right there. That's perfect. And square stitched. So have fun with it. Dun, 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 dun. Now I'm coming back over here and I'm thinking I should probably change this a little bit. Let's pull up that recipe. Right, because now I should be able to... crap. What would it be? States? I gotta think how to do the recipes. It's worded a little differently in recipes. See, it's not like a load from properties. Maybe it's called states. I'm gonna try it with states. Come on, where's the recipe? There it is. All right, so let's go down to here. We'll do name. And I will call this cloth. And now we will do states. And I think I have to do something like this, right? Because it's got to be an array. So this could be normal, square, offset, and diamond. I think that's what I want. And I think for this I could put wildcard in there. Let's see. Maybe it's not. Oh, you know what? I think it's allowed. Something allowed. Allowed types or allowed states. I don't think it's going to read it. I have a bad feeling. It's going to blow up. Did it? I think it actually loaded it. We'll see, though. We'll see. Thalmic workbench. Hey, it's changing it out. There's normal. There's the squared. Good. So you could use any kind of mage weave, any type of log, and any knife to make this now. Sweet. Sig. Afternoon Vice 2.0 looks like it's coming along pretty good. Can't wait to give it a try. Yeah, it's pretty awesome so far. I'm feeling really good about it. There's still some things that I need answers on that I'm kind of waiting to see who gives feedback on it. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. Like kind of setting everything up this way, it's fun. Oh, nice. Glad you got the recipe showing. Actually, I didn't yet. Those are recipes that anyone can make. I do... You know what? I do need to work on that. Because we are past this part now. I have this recipe in. Let's just double check. Grab a bunch of this. Grab some stone. Conglomerate. All right. Do I have this in? Let's see here. Hold on. I think I was using chalk. I don't think I put all the stone in. Stone. There we go. We'll grab a couple other stones. Oh, you know what? I may actually need to replace that too. A little while ago, I did kind of load the world without the mod in there. Okay, there we go. Oh, wait, it's 2 rusty dust, not 1. That's what it is. Right? So you can make enchanted stone here. But because this is a separate system, when you go into the handbook and you pull up enchanted stone, it doesn't know how to parse my recipes into this handbook. Now there's 1 of 2 ways that I was going to deal with this. One was going to be, well, obviously trying to find a way to inject it into the handbook. So when you search for something, you'll be able to see, like the recipe. And I would have to also have it say that it's only made in the Thalmic workbench, right? So that's going to be a lot of extra work. Or when I redo the GUI here, I'm making this like twice as big for the pages. So I'm going to have a lot of room to put information in there. So I could have a tab that just has like all of the Thaumic Workbench recipes, that would work too. I'm not doing both, because it's going to be a lot of work for very little return, I feel. Let's see if I can quickly, like, chop this in. Just very, very quickly. Let's pull up .NET Spy. Wherever it is living. Here we go. So ideally, what I have to do... Yeah! More game music! I have to recreate this collectible behavior handbook text. Possibly. You know what? Maybe. Maybe. Let's look for anything that's virtual like this. Oh, I think I could do this easier than I thought. Maybe. I don't know yet. Maybe. I don't know. I love this song. I don't know what it is. Hades 2 music? Awesome. All right, I need to look specifically for grid recipes. There's a certain part, this right here. I have to pretty much inject a new for each statement into here. That and then point it towards my new list of grid recipes. That's what I need to do. So what method is this? Oof. Wait, this is add created by info. Okay, you know what? Let's create a new collectible behavior. And we will extend this collectible behavior, and then I will override the primary, and then I'll just try to inject it in. We'll give it a try. So the block for Thaumic Workbenches showed because it's a block. Well, it shows when you're in the workbench, but it's not going to show. Here, you're talking about this, right? It's because you can craft this in your personal crafting grid, right? The base game crafting grid. That's how you initially get it. And then everything in here, like, it doesn't make sense, right? How would you make the Thaumic Workbench in the Thaumic Workbench when you need a Thaumic Workbench, right? So this is just in your personal crafting grid, but all of the recipes, all the crafting recipes I have that you make in the Thaumic Workbench, they need to show up too. And they don't right now. They are valid recipes. So, like, if I wanted to make, you know, enchanted stone, it's right there. But the game has no idea, right? Because enchanted stone, nothing. Because you can't make it on your person, it's only through it. Understood. Yes, sir. All right. So let's shut down the game here, and let's create a new collectible behavior that we're going to attach to the player. I gotta start organizing this a little bit. Collectible behavior, copy, paste. This is going to be called collectible behavior player handbook. That's what I'll call this. Drown, save your breath. Just a bunch. Drown. I'm going to change a couple of these here, just like that. We're going to save. I have to register this collectible behavior. So right in here, we're going to do API-register collectible behavior class. We're going to paste in our new class, do .name, comma, and then we're going to do a type of... and paste that in, right? Because we're going to have to register it. Now we have to come down here. I think we may have to register this on both the client and the server. I'm going to start off with just registering it on the server. So we're going to come down to here. I will say entity. dot add. I think I could do an add behavior. Is it add behavior? What would it be to add a collectible? I think it would be add behavior for collectible behavior. See, when we add it to an item, we look to see if it doesn't have... Maybe I should do something similar to this. We will start it off with an if statement. I'll say if entity doesn't have my collectible behavior, right? And this is just going to be a failsafe in case a mod like forces everything to like double load. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like extra protection. Entity has behavior, so it's saying that cannot be used as a type parameter T. The given has... Oh, okay, so I can't do that then. Would it be on load collectible mappings? How am I gonna do this? I don't think I've really added something like this to a player before. PHAVI. Okay, so I have a lot of those behaviors. Removes given behavior to the entity's list of active behaviors. Alright, has behavior. Entity.add behavior. Oh, I gotta change something else too. This takes in a collectible object. We shouldn't be taking in a collectible... Oh, I guess we still do, huh? That's right, we would still have to. And then I can go into the overrides. So I guess that is correct. So what if I do add behavior, and then I could say new collectible behavior, and then I have to add an object. So can I just pipe entity into there? No, it probably wants it as an object, like a collectible object. Trying to think of the best way to do this. I've never actually appended, I've done behaviors, but I haven't done a collectible behavior. So let's look to see if the game can shed some light on this. How do we put a collectible behavior? Like, how is this added to the player? So let's analyze it. Used by get handbook patch info. It's a Harmony patch. What? I don't like that. Hey, Nanotech. How's it going? Hope you are doing well. I saw that message. Kind of going through. At first, I'm like, how does it have to do with my magic mod? And then I saw like the runes, and I saw the one spinning. I was like, ah, there it is. There it is. Set up behavior and get item stacks. Ooh. Collectible object in this, the API world collectibles. So do you not add this to... It's weird. It's almost like you don't add this to the player itself. So yeah, object collectible behaviors. I'll try and just copy this out. So let's paste this bad boy in. Jesus Christ, a lot of it works. What? What the hell? I'm gonna get rid of the second part here. Although we may need it. So for each object collectible object in World Collectibles. Oh, maybe that's what I need. Maybe this doesn't get attached to a player. Maybe this is just like part of the collectibles that are in the world. And then if you don't have the behavior, right? Oh, we gotta change it to my collectible behavior. Out of my depth. I'm a VBA guy. Most complicated thing I've done is a Sudoku solver in Excel. You know, one of my favorite things is when you could use Putty to telnet to a certain place, and it actually does like a shot by shot, like the original Star Wars movie. Anyone else nerdy out there that knows what I'm talking about with telnet and everything? I think it's something like Towel something, right? Like you go to this like .net address, you telnet to it, and it starts just showing the movie. No sound, right? Because it's all like, you know, asterisks and stuff, but it's incredible. I know that one, right? Never gone that deep down the rabbit hole. It's pretty freaking awesome. It's awesome. All right, let's get rid of this because that clearly doesn't work. This ideally would be injecting my my behavior, right? It would be injecting my behavior in. So let me get rid of some of this stuff here. I'm gonna put in a couple, one print statement. I'm gonna put this in. And I will just say, loaded, and I'll give myself a heart because I had done well. So this isn't going to actually run anything. I just want to see if it's going to even work. And remember, the end goal here is to get my Thaumic Workbench recipes to show up in the handbook, right? Kind of, it reminded me of like The Big Bang Theory. Like I've watched that show, and like the one where it's like all the nerds have like the light that other people can, like, you know, their lights are going on and off, and it's like, yeah, we opened up like, you know, the switch to the internet and they're turning the lights on and off. Oh, that's so great. And I'm like, oh god, security people are probably like people from all around the world are turning our lights on and off. Uh-oh. Is it loading or did it crash? Oh, it's saying loaded, 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 loaded. Whoa, it is spamming the loaded right now. Oh, wait, and now it's done. Okay, it didn't blow up in my face. Now, I'm not going to see anything, but I can actually navigate to Enchanted Stone. Cool, okay. Now let's make this actually do something. What are we gonna have it do? What are we gonna have it do? So, I think I need to override some stuff. Starting with this method here. So this needs to be in override, right? It's gonna have to be an override. I'm gonna have to return something as well. So we're gonna have to return this array. Let's create the array. So we are going to create the components array. Now we're going to have to... Because I want to preserve... Actually, you know what? I don't have to preserve the other stuff because that's already loading in the other behavior. So really what I want is I believe it's this. No, it's not the drops. All right, let's look this up here. So let's do world.grid recipes. This right here. What is this particular method on created by info? So let's copy this whole thing. Whoa, there's a lot of jelly in this donut. It's still going? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, there it is. It does have an end. Ooh, we are gonna prune out a lot of that. Yeah, it could just sit in the corner for a moment and think about what it did. Jeez, man. All right, so... Wait, why are you upset now? No suitable method found over... Did I override the right thing? This is a collectible behavior. Oh, wait. I can't extend collectible behavior. Hold on. I'll get it. Hold my beer. Hold my beer. There we go. That should be happier. Yep, that is indeed happier. Now I will say, I'll just put the RM at the end here. A lot of this stuff, it's going away. Like smithing recipes, napping recipes, clay forming recipes. I don't need those. This I do need, right? You know, it looks like it copied it out weird as well, right? That's weird how it did that. So maybe what I should do is maybe copy this out like little by little, right? So something like this, I can get rid of that, right? And I'm not sure if I'm going to need this yet. Oh, I see what it did. It tried to like format it for me, and that is not helpful. Like this is just supposed to be CAPI. I think I could do maybe a this dot CAPI, right? And then this dot. I'm not sure if I need this. I may not need this either. I just need to look. This is basically it. Let's prune out all the bull crap we don't need. So bakables, grindables, crushables, curables, ripenables, dryables. All that stuff I don't need. What's this? Going with lengths, combustible properties. I don't need any of that either. So we can get rid of that. Grinding properties, crushing properties, juicing. Wow, this is just transitionable properties. Let's get rid of all of that too, right? Oh, no wonder why it was upset. The formatting is just like broken on this. Curables, ripenables. Wow. Just wow. There we go. Let's reduce it a little bit. Okay, so grid recipes for all. So this... The original would be this. I'll fix this at the top in a bit. I don't need those. I don't need this. Really, okay, so pruning out a lot of stuff. This is a little better, right? So we are going to be adding a list from my list of recipes. My list comes from rustboundmagic.workbench recipes. That's my list of recipes that it needs to parse through. And then if val equals show in created by, now I'm not sure what that is. Used by the handbook. If false, will not appear in the created by. So that must be the parsing section, like the grouped by, maybe? Maybe it's something like that in the JSON. So resolved item stack output. So it's going to add the recipes to the value. Okay. Okay. I'm just looking at the original here, because it's interesting how it's upset at me right now. And I kind of have to see what it is trying to, what it's trying to ultimately accomplish here. So this is what I'm looking at. Because this collectible behavior handbook. So I'm wondering if there's like another one of these that doesn't take in a collectible object. All right, so we got those. Interesting. So there isn't like another main method there. So... Oh, wait a minute. This is getting something else. I need to do my handbook, right? That's the first thing, because I'm pulling from this batch of collectibles, right? So really, mine should look similar to this. So weird how it's like it's appending this stuff here. This is basically what the original would be, which is not right. And then it does like that. Well, it does got rid of that, right? And then a little bit more. And then it was like CS. That's just so weird. Kind of doing it like that. What does this actually do? Name, small padding. Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I mean, are we ultimately just trying to return a list, or are we returning a bool? Because we're taking a value, we are adding to the grid recipes. So really, we're adding to this right here, which is right there. And then what are we doing with that? Let's follow that a little bit. So if the recipe count is greater than 0, blah, 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 right? Then we're adding the heading. We have smithing. Wait. Created by, and then have text, right? Okay, so I think this is going to be a very important if statement. Wow, that is so long. Are you kidding me? Get out of here. Oh, geez. Okay, that's the huge statement. So we're going to create our own if statement. Jeez. So smithable, nappable, all of this stuff, custom created by. I may want that. Bakeable, barrel recipe, grindables, curables, crushables, juiceables. So all that other stuff can go. I'm not sure if I'm going to need that. We're just going to comment that out, right? So if this count is greater than 0, this code was clearly not meant to be touched by mortals, right? That's horrible. Yeah, this is some dastardly code right here. This is unreal. You know, and the more I'm looking at it, the more I'm like, you know, what if I just make my my handbook? What if would it be easier to just have pages in my handbook? And you know what? You're gonna have to open up my handbook, and you're just gonna have to figure out what the damn recipe is that way. Ripenables, dryables, meltables, bakables, juiceables, baking initial ingredients. Here we go. Why is this so long? Why is it so long? There we go. So that's kind of a redundant call right there, but we'll clean it up in a bit. Components, add vertical space. Let's just take a look here. So vertical space, add subheading. This would be this.api. Oh no, it actually had open detail page 4. That's a real thing. Crafting. There's not as much red as I thought there would be, which is good. Right? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And then it's doing this bullshit again. See, it's still gonna be upset. Maybe because I do have to put like a collectible object in there. Honestly, I could probably put can I just put null in there? Because I'm technically, I don't think I'm passing anything in. It's just a collectible object. So I'll just put null in there for now. And then this is doing some spacing stuff. Oh my god, do you see this? Oh. You see, look at this code. Oh man, we should all feel bad about this. This is stupid. Like what am I looking at? Wait, component add. Here we go. So let's go. Maybe we have enough to go on here. I really don't think we do though. I know it's not going to be this.com. It's going to be like a locals. It's going to be like a locals 9 dot instead of a comp. Like, would it be just a collectible object? And then the currently visible. Yeah. See, I'm not really sure on this. Because that's kind of what it is. Ugh. And some of this stuff, right? Like, we can agree that it's going to be this.capi. Yeah, this is all the formatting. So maybe it's not meant to be. I'd have to really be ambitious to get this in. Or maybe someone with bigger brains are going to have to figure this one out. Because I don't think that person's me right now. I have so many other things that I really want to do. I want to have fun. That's what I want to do. See, like local 9 comp, you know, like it's just weird. Because it's pulling from this, but it's not, you know? So weird. For now, what I will do... I think I'm just going to get rid of all this. I don't think this is going to work. Let's get rid of that. I thought it was easier because I had searched and I looked at this and I'm like, oh, let me point it towards my workbench recipes. But apparently that's not the way. Hold on. Wait a minute. Am I trying too hard with this? Because what is this, right? A protected bool, ad created by info. So it's not, this is not a virtual, so I can't just override it and preserve all the code and just like inject mine. You know what I mean? I can't do that. Oh, I think a lot of this stuff, there's the open details page 4. Right? Okay, okay. And then I wonder if comp down here is components. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'm trying to think, is there a way that I can... No, I don't think there's going to be an easy way to do this. My thought was, okay, I create this recipes, right? I go through and get my list, and then I, like, inject it, you know, into like, the method, right? And then just add it to what it finds in the recipe list for the world recipes. That way all the stuff's scrunched together, and then it just parses my stuff out through this gobbledygook train wreck here. It's fucking unreal. Look at this. This is terrible. It's terrible. It should feel bad. That's what this is. Slideshow grid recipe text component. Yeah, I don't even understand a lot of this stuff. My localization was just messed up. Makes no sense to me. Makes no sense. I should have kept this as a black box. I think I'd sleep better at night. There we go. We can hide it. It's gone, right? Let's see what... Let's scroll up. Keep scrolling. God, this takes forever. There we go. This really would have been nice if this was virtual. So have text, right? It's running that whole method. Oh man, there's just not a good way to do this, unfortunately. Because, like, I can override this, right? I am. And then I can have it run all of this other stuff, and then I can have it, like, run my stuff. And then I could just add my new uncrafted, uncreated by info RM, right? And then just, like, add it to the pool. But I don't think I can do that. My God, look at how thick this is. And then we got some statics here, ads. Oh, this is why it's not going through. No, actually, those are protected, so those should have come through. I don't know. I don't think this is going to work out. I think what we're going to get in the beginning is a handy-dandy guidebook with a Thaumic workbench recipe section. And I will have it there. I think that's gonna be the easiest way to get something that people can look up, right, for the recipes. And if we think about this, right, so you're gonna be able to make your enchanted stone, and of course, like all of these, right, your rustic compound and your elemental crystal, Arcanus. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So this would be 19, but a lot of this stuff, it's the same, right? You just change out the gem. $19. That would have been 20. Mage armor. 21, 22, 23. 24 magical repair kit. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So there's going to be quite a few recipes. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I got a little time. This makes me depressed. This is horse crap right here. This damn. You know, and the funny thing is, like, I'm looking at it here, and I'm like, oh yeah, look at that. Like, this is actually like variables and stuff that make sense. And then you go to like the meat and potatoes, and you get this, or you get this. Like, I think I'm gonna have to. I don't think this is gonna be a copy and paste thing because it's trying to help me by formatting things. And when it's formatting things, I'm kind of losing the context, you know? Because now I'm looking at the guide. I think I have to go through little at a time, right? And be like, yep, here we go. This, they're created by, right? So this would be like the first obstacle. Like, how does this make sense? Best viewers on. Yeah. How you doing, the Axel? Yeah. I think this is going to be one of those things where I have, like, a sleeve of Oreos, or maybe like a 2-liter of soda or something next to me, and I got something on my side monitor here. I think that's what this is going to be, and then I can start, you know, making... You know what? This locals thing. Because, I mean, look at this. Open detail page 4. Open detail page 4. So I wonder if the locals is something that's just, like, within this local file. Like, maybe some weird way to, like, call it, right? Because then I'm saying that this is... this equals this, right? On the created by. And then we're using this going forward. Yeah, like down here, right? For the barrel recipe. But I may not even need that, you know? Oh, I would, because it shows up right there, and this is... Oh, wait, this is grindables. F that. But you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna have to actually, like, piece this back together the right way. You know, the game just handed me a jar of broken glass and say, here you go. Here's your bowl, sir. Alright, so let's just continue. That's garbage. I'm gonna comment out all of this, and maybe I'll sleep a little better tonight. Ah, I feel better already. Feel so much better. All right, let's shut down the game because I want to make sure that this will work. And I think for this, I'm going to cut this out because I don't have to have it to where on player joined. I think it's going to call it too many times. I think what I probably should do, I'll do it after these events here. Kind of scroll it down. I'll just pop it in here. That way it's loading once and not going through a list of all the players. This is, I think this is gonna work pretty well. Let's see. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm having a pretty good day so far. I've been looking for a good phone game to just, like, kind of waste some time on. Something, like, fun. With a little depth to keep me playing every once in a while. Let's spot check this. Thalmic workbench. Do you work? Yes. Sweet. And just to double check that my stuff is still invisible. Enchanted stone. Good. Perfect. Alright, let's move on. So you can create these. You can create these shifting fibers. We put in these recipes here. We put in this recipe. The enchanted stone recipe is in, and that's what it is. We have to put in recipes for all of the other types of enchanted stone. Not sure what those are going to look like. Rustic compound, we have to make... Yeah, so I still have a lot of recipes to make. What do I want to work on? I guess is the most important question. Because recipes have to be done, but recipes are kind of boring to do on stream. I do have to spot check a couple of these wands to make sure they actually work. I don't think we did that. Let's pull up some of the new wands that I made. We will check the arcane, we'll check the fire. You know what? There we go. Nature, frost. There we go. I think that's all of them. Let's pull out the admin tool for infinite mana. Oop. Oh, actually, where's that? I put something down, I think. There it is. Here's my block. There we go. Let's make it daytime. Boop. Alright, so fire. This is going to be the new fire wand. There we go. So it's going to be slower. I do have to change how long it lasts for. This is going to be the water spell. See, water spell's still fast. I'm going to have to adjust the speed. The wind staff. All these other ones, I think I got to make the rest of them bigger. That's the earth, the lightning. Yeah, they all have to be bigger. It's the frost. The nature. The nature looks pretty good. And then the arcane. Yeah, it just has to be bigger. Let's make sure that the new transmutation wand staff still works. There we go. 5-second cast time. Yep, there it is. Perfect. And Will Bit, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Sweet. Okay, so we got some stuff going on here. Let's start adjusting the magic a little bit. I think the fireball is decent, but it's alive too long. But I think that's a good size. So let's go into that spell. That's going to be Fire Volley. Alright, let's scroll down. I think I can put in a time to live. I thought I had it. I had something in here. Interesting. Alright, let's look at the Rust Orb projectile. Should despawn. Okay, after it collides, if it's not alive, yeah. Okay. Position, motion. A lot of this stuff on impact, set rotation. Wait, did I miss it? I think I missed it. Okay, this is it. On-game tick. This is what I was looking for. So this part right here, time-lapse lived. So I need to make this a variable. That way I'm not making a bunch of different types of projectiles. So this right here, the time to live, so it lasts 3 seconds. It's gonna have to be a long as well. So what if I say something like, okay, private. Oh. Now it's starting to play my real music. There we go. I don't want YouTube to get upset with me. There we go. We'll play this playlist here. Alright, so we'll do a private long, and I will say time to live. It's gonna be we'll do a set and a get with it. So on initialize. I don't think I need to do anything on initialize. I do need to come down to here. Where was it? Where was that time to live? Is it further down? Here we go. So this part right here, this 3 seconds, we want to put time to live. This dot time to live. Now, when I fire off the volley, I'm going to have to say entity spell dot time. Should be time to live equals, and then I can say like 2000 L, right? Because that would be technically that would be 2 seconds, right? Oh wait, I did it private, didn't I? Did I set it to private? Yep, I set it to private. I meant to do public. I am a little tired. There we go. So it's accessible now. So let's save this. We're gonna have to shut down because I created a variable outside of a method. So we're gonna have to rebuild for it to actually roll, right? And let's go. That kind of means I need to change the this should really be called projectile, since I'm making it a one-stop shop. It's not just rust orb anymore like it says. It is projectile. Alright, basic fireball. What you got for me? Nothing. Oh, it's alive for 1 second, so it may not be passing it. Hold on, let's just double check everything. So we're creating this. Time to live, we are setting that. Let's go into here again. And just like the damage, we are coming down to... Oh, wait, not a set and a get. Oh, man. There we go. Let's try this here. I'm gonna have to restart. Yep. Stop debugging. Rebuild. Okay, let's hop back in. I think the set and the get, it defaults it to 0, right? Like it initializes it, I think. Am I right? Am I right with that? Anyone else? No. I don't think it's different than the others, right? So we'll make it all the same. Same as damage. I may have to see how I'm pulling out the damage information. Nope. Alright, so let's look at damage. On initialize, oh, I used to do this damage. On damage impact. Float num, so by the time we are in here, damage already has a number. And then receive damage is getting the damage source, and then it's popping a number to it. Boop, boop. So fired by damage projectile side element. How about element? Because I am passing that through as well. So let's go into here. Let's specifically look up element, right? So public string element. Element.path. Oh, wait. Oh, that's the last coded part. So that's how that is coming through. It's kind of dumb. This entity caused by, fired by... Lynn! Hey, how's it going? So I just need to pass my... You know what, let's put a print statement in. Let me see what it thinks time to live is. Oh, there could already be a time to live that exists too. What if I put time to live RM? Let me just make sure. Okay, so there's nothing. Because I'm extending a projectile, which is extending my fireball, right? Like I have a... it's just extending entity. Okay. I just want to make sure that I'm not like stepping on another variable, stepping on their toes, right? So we shoot fireball. It is a long, pops it right there. Maybe I need to copy that. Wait, this is vaguely familiar to me. Because this was the 2000. You know, this may not work the way I'm trying to get it to work. Whoops. Alright, fireball me, baby. So the server sees 2000, the client sees 0. Oh, so I think there's still a projectile. Let's summon a creature here, right? Let's get a hardy bear. We'll get rid of the manual. All right. Do I have a pen set up already? Aha. Oh, it's got a devouring void in it. You know what? It's daytime. The bear will be fine. So I bet you it still hits. Ah, damn it. Insufficient mana? Come on, man. Killing me. There we go. Get all my mana back. Okay. Weird. It's not, don't run. No. The bear knows. The bear knows. I don't think this is going to work the way I want it to. I bet you it would work if I did this. Capital L. Don't run from your feelings, yeah. So that's what it is. Now we gotta pipe through some damage to this new spell. That could also be what it is too. Because this is different. This is not a grimoire. Get my mana back. Yeah, that's like... See, it lasts only 2 seconds. I think I want it to last less. Like, this is not supposed to be a really good spell. This is like your entry-level, flat tire kind of spell. Let's just see. I think that's better. Let's see what the distance is, right? So if I start here. All right, and it pretty much ended, what, there? I still think that's plenty of distance for your first projectile spell. Oop. Actually, I think it's probably, what, right there? Oh, no, I broke it! I broke the staff! Okay, here we go. Oop. fresh. Cool. All right, so let's have it actually do some damage. All right, let's have it do a little damage. Damage. So I do have it set to be 1.8. I call shenanigans on that. I think it's going to be 0. Let me look at Rust Orb. I'm pretty sure I had a config for this. Invocation spell, Rust, tier 1. Interesting. I thought I had configs for these. I guess I may have got rid of the configs. Oh, nope, that's it right there. Casting tool, damage. Get float, get the damage, and then that's the damage. Okay. So let's go over to Fire Volley. We're gonna have to do a similar thing. So float, player watched attributes, get float. Currently selected spell damage. Oh, that's gonna be 0. I need to pop in this. That's right, this is different than the Grimoires. The Grimoires look at the player damage. I just want this to be damage. We don't have to even look at player attributes. Let's pipe that in. All right, bear, come here. I got something for you. Oh, my poor little bear. Yep, it took 1.8 damage. Don't run from your feelings. I am horrible at aiming. There we go. I am terrible with aiming. Maybe I should make this a shotgun spray spell. Just whenever Vice casts a spell, people will be giving me the side eye. How are you doing that magic? It's a secret. Okay, so it's doing damage now. Hooray. We have to propagate this to the other elements as well. This is just for Fire Volley. You know what we probably should do? I probably should shut down the game. And I have to create a new file. Maybe I'll just say these are all of the volleys, like elemental volley, I'll call it, since it's going to be doing a specific thing for the elemental type volleys. I think that'd be a good idea. Let's do it. Bear trying to run. All right. I just saved you, buddy. See, it could be worse. Don't worry, if you die, I have revive spells. You'll be fine. Or I could give you the sweet release of a permanent death with corpse explosion. Right? The sweet release. All right, let's shut down the game. let's make some stuff happen here. So I need to create a new kind of projectile. I got a folder for them here. Should be under entity, projectile. We want to copy the Rust Orb. And this is going to be called Elemental Volley. There we go. So anywhere where it says Rust Orb, I need it to say Elemental Volley. And that was it. It was just those two places. Yep, perfect. We can get rid of this time to live. I don't need any other statements in there. I don't think that we need a registry name either. Because I'm pretty sure we're not using the registry name over here. We are. You know, it would make sense. We have to register this entity. So let's scratch that. Let's go into our main folder here. Let's go into the entities section. Right here. So I need to do API dot register entity. Let's put in our new entity. Of course, I didn't copy the whole thing. Oop. So we need to have the registry name, and then we could do type of. Pop that bad boy in. There we go. So it is a registered projectile now. Let's go into Fire Volley and replace this because we want to spawn it from here. There we go. I think everything else is fine. 2 seconds to live is pretty good. I think I dialed in the speed pretty good as well, I think. And it's fast enough to where if you're sprinting forward, you cannot catch it. It is like a smidge faster than you. So you don't hit yourself with a fire projectile because you can. If you have a run speed buff and you run into your own fireball, it is going to hurt. And it's gonna suck a little bit. Alright, let's close that out. Start closing out some of this extra stuff. Alright, this, I need to put this back to 3 seconds, right? Because this is the good version of the spell, so I want it to go a further distance. And to do that, it's gotta last longer. Is there anything else that I'm missing? You know, I have it to where when it collides and when it's like stuck, it dies. So what if I get rid of that death sequence? And then just let it run its course. So if it hits a wall, why doesn't it just stick there? It almost becomes like a landmine at that point. I don't think I built. I don't think I did this build. Yeah, I did not do that. There we go. Succeed. Let's use my code. Man, I am still stuffed. I had a bunch of sushi for lunch. Let me tell you, lunch specials make sushi worth it. Dinner time, not so much. I got like 3 California rolls for like $12. It was good. Delicious. Kind of want some soda. Not just have nothing but empty cans around me. 3 to be exact. All right, bear. Let me get some mana. Here we go. Shh. Don't worry. No! It's dead! Alright, so what was it? This was null? Yeah, look at that. That was indeed null. I think I forgot something with it. Wait a minute. This. I need to make a new type of projectile in JSON. That's what I forgot. Haven't decided what we are eating for dinner. Had pancakes, eggs, and bologna for breakfast. Interesting. I don't think I've had bologna for breakfast. You just like fry it up in a pan, like thick slices of it? Now bacon and sausage I've had. Ham? Had that too. I like over easy eggs. I say over easy because like if you say like over medium, it gets overcooked. I like to have the yolk to dip in. It's delicious. I could down so many eggs like that. All right, let's go into the entities folder. Here it is. Boop. Projectiles. Boop. We are gonna copy Rust Orb, and I will call this Elemental Volley, right? And we will change that out. See, this needs to be elemental volley. See, we registered it, we just didn't have an actual entity itself registered. Now I have tiers 1, 2, 3, and 4. We are not going to worry about size like that. So I will just put in normal. And then for the elements, we are going to actually just pull right from there. That's perfect. I don't need anything in states. You know what? Actually, I do have a blood and a ghost state as well. So we will preemptively put those projectiles in. Now, anything where it says tier 1, we want it to read normal. We can get rid of all of that. We can get rid of that. And that's it. That was all for tier 1. The size is fine. Air drag is fine. Everything else is good. All right, so let's save that. Now we have to register our entity as well. So let's go into the entities section. Oh, wait, I did already. I did. Okay. Perfect. Now we have to come over here. Right, it's got to be spell projectile entity volley. Instead of tier 1, this needs to be normal. And then whatever the element is that we append to the back of it. And I think that should do it. I don't want to listen to this song. I don't want to listen to it. Why do I still have that song on my playlist? Remove. Boom! Denied. Yeah, here we go. Little Donkey Kong Country. I can't wait to listen to real music, like, when I'm off stream. Real God-fearing music. Chrono Trigger cast out cry. Chrono Trigger wasn't really one of the games that I played in my youth. I played Chrono Cross, but I wasn't really a Chrono Trigger kind of. It was my friends played it. Like it was kind of. I just wasn't interested in the story. Like when you're starting to go from like the past and the future, and I'm like, so you buy some lotto tickets. There we go. That's our new projectile now. Stop running, damn it! Wow. So what happened there? Holy crap. I know exactly what happened there. Play world sound at the impact sound. We need to play this just once. Yeah, that's a spell. That's called Deafen. It's a new spell. Let's see. I could put a bool in here. I should probably put a bool in here that says... This is what I'll do. This is what I'll do. So if the time lapse collided... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I can just get rid of this whole thing. Because it has a second whoosh and then a whoosh. I could just get rid of that. All right, let's see. How small it is! It's still going. All right, let's take a look at that again. Hold on. Stare at the wall. And then it finally disappears. Oh, that's great. You know what this reminds me of? We should make another shader for this as well, for this projectile. So let's save and quit. I'm gonna bunk with this bear. I hope it doesn't mind. Alright, renderer. Instead of rust orb, This is going to be called Elemental Volley. All right, let's go into here. So there's 3 places we're going to have to change this rust orb out. Here, I'll just do that. So 1, 2, and 3. Now, all of this tier stuff isn't going to be what we want. I'm going to want to put none in here. I'm not... Maybe I will put none... I'm going to use the tier 3 size. Because this should not be a big spell. This is a very easy to get crappy spell. This is to put magic in your hands early. Let me look for any more tier 1. Okay, that was it. That was it. Okay, good. Now we have to register this shader. Yay! Rustbound magic. Alright, so on client side, put it right here. We'll do API dot register entity renderer class. Pop this in, dot name, and then we could do type of right here. Perfect. And now we have to go into this projectile and we have to change the shader that we're pointing at here, the renderer. There we go. So what I'm doing right now is I'm separating this out. For these 8 wands that you're going to be able to get, they are all going to have their own different, well, they're going to be a different kind of projectile entity from all of the better Rust Orb, Fireball, you know, all those other ones. So let's hop back in. And we can adjust this as we go. Like the first thing I'm going to get rid of, let's go back into the shader, is the on collided shrink. This right here. So when it's stuck, it reduces the size pretty drastically. What if I just minimize that? Still, at least it doesn't become like tiny very quickly. It still needs a little love. Let's extend it just a little bit more. I want it to like start to lose energy once it collides with a target. That's better. That's better. Where'd you go, bear? Where'd you go? Shh. Just keep sleeping there. You know what? The projectile itself is a little too big. That's a really big fireball. So I think I'm gonna have to set the size dynamically. Yeah, that and the position offset. I'm gonna have to... Actually, this would be the same no matter what. I could copy this, paste it. The offset's gonna be the same, it's just the size that's gonna be different. Alright, so normal, this should be fire. This should be water. This will be wind. This will be earth. This will be lightning. And frost. Nature. And arcane. So the fire size is going to have to be smaller, but this is an inverse relationship here, so to make it smaller, I actually have to increase the float. Here. Alright, so it's not as big here. Maybe it needs to be just a little smaller? It still looks like an impressive fireball. Okay, try again. Okay, that is maybe a little better. Here, let's back in. Okay, that's a decent-sized orb, I think. Not bad, not bad. Oh, out of mana again. Jeez, man. There we go. I'll just stack these. Kind of fly in the air. There we go. Give me infinite mana. I think for an entry-level spell, that is perfect. You got plenty. Actually, you may have a little too much distance. You do have a little too much distance. And that is because of the time to live. Let's play with this just a little bit. So let's do that. I need to find the instances of this. Oh, that's it. So I could just get rid of that whole thing. If I do, I would have to restart the game. So I won't do it for now. Okay, that was a little better. It went from like here to here. Okay, I like that. I like that a little better. I want you to want a grimoire, but I want you to have spells so you can actually feel like a mage when you're a little nubblet just starting out. Right? So if I'm right here. So that's a if I'm here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a 7-block range, I think that's pretty darn good. And you can move and sprint while you're casting these spells. That's the other side of this. you can't quite catch it. You know, I could maybe I can make it a little faster. We'll make it just a little faster. There we go. By like the smallest margin. I'll try and catch it here. I'll sprint. Ah, I hit myself with it. Yeah, so you got to be careful with your spells. You can hit your friends, you can hit yourself. So let's put on a debug to see, because you have the shader and then you have the entity. Let's see if the entity disappears before the shader does. I may have to put in a static amount of time it exists for. All right, so where are my commands? There we go, references. So that's my reloading shaders. It's not debugging. Oh, there it is. This is it. This threw me off. I think it does that every time. There we go. Put my little space bar. So let's put this in here. There we go. Now I can see the wireframes for everything. Very interesting how there's like a whole secondary thing for the bear. Yeah. All right, projectile time. It actually does last. So let me move away from the bear here. GM1, right? I'm gonna have this hit the ground. Oh, I put something, that's right. I think I have code in there to where you don't get hit by it. if it's collided. Let me double check this. Yeah, I hit myself with that fireball. Technically I shot myself in the back. Oh man, that's great. Uh-oh. I think my stream time may be coming to a close. All right. You can just run right through that, huh? It's pretty cool. So, when it collides, come here, bear. Oh shit! I forgot. GM2. Hold on. Nope. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Can I like? Shh. It's okay, bear. Okay. Can you run into it? Okay. So the bear did just run through that. So when it hits, for whatever reason, the damaging aspect goes away. Weird how it does that. Impact on entity. If this is not alive, I bet it's something to do with this and like maybe another method. Right, so this would be okay, this would be for the players here. Alright, so I'm getting the damage. If the element equals none, then it does that. If it's not none, then it's going to be elemental damage, in which case it does injury damage with my element tacked onto it. Knockback resistance. And then I give you a little nudge. the faintest of nudges. So up here, okay, try attack entity. If world, oh, yup, this right here. So if the collided, like, okay, so so this is taking from rock logic. When a rock is stationary, it is not going to do any more damage to you, right? Because it's not in the air. I want to get rid of that. I want you to potentially take some damage here. Like if you walk onto the fireball and the spell still active. This would be interesting to have like mines that are down, right? Because you could like you know, put something, stick it to a wall or something, and have an NPC run through it and have them take damage. I think that'd be kind of cool. Okay, so that didn't do it, right? Oh wait, this is if this is the client, or okay, so there's gonna be more to this then. If impact speed is less than or okay, so we're still looking at like speeds. So I needed to still check and like do it from the server side. Now we're getting all the server motion stuff. If entity ID equals entity ID, right? So nearest entity, so we're walking the entities around, and it's not interactable. You know, that may be the other part of it. It's that should return true when this entity should be interactable by a player or other entities. Fired by... Ah, here we go. So let's get rid of that, because I still want it to be interactable. Okay, here we go. Let's do another one here. Not yet. What's my phone blowing up for? Hold on, let's see this here. Alright, so I still can't hit it. We're getting close, though. We gotta prune back more. I think we need to go a little further here. Is colliding, right? So if it's colliding, this is the other part of it, right? Everything has its, like, expiration, it seems. You know, it's like half a second. Oh, insufficient mana. Where's my... There we go. My admin block. Oh, you quiet bear. Oh, don't you roar at me. No! Again, getting closer. Alright, so if we keep going, if before collided, or... Do I really care to even see when this is colliding? You know, I guess I do. Let's scroll a little further up here. So on physics callback, so this is another part where we probably should get rid of that timer. No, not yet. If entity entity ID equals entity ID and fired by is not null, and entity ID equals fired by... Oh, wait a minute, fired by... So I would be immune to my own spell right there? Because if a fired by entity ID would be my entity ID. But we got another instance here of time. Oh, bear, you quiet down over there. No, it broke again. Okay, on game tick. So this is the colliding stuff. I'm setting the position. Time to live. If this is not stuck. Oh, you know what? Let's get rid of that as well. I want this to... That could be another thing. Damn it. Gotta grab another one. You know, I'm just gonna... I will keep the water staff. I'll put another fire staff right there. Okay. No, still nothing. Hey. So I'm colliding. We're setting the position to 0. I think I gotta start putting in print statements. Try to attack. Get nearest delegate. So if E equals entity ID or E is not interactable, return false. Else, return fired by equals null or... Oh, okay, so we're just going to return fired by equals null or entity ID. Let's see how far we go down the rabbit hole. Do we get to this part here? RMR references dot logger. And I'll say, hit. We're gonna put a bunch of... I want to see this, like, pop in the log statements. Nothing. If I sprint... Whoops. I totally did not hit myself with it that time. Oh, shoot. I gotta be sprinting. That's right. Hold on. Insufficient mana. Damn it. Hey, my maximum mana increased. Isn't that great? I'm leveling up. It can be done. It's like it's too fast. It's just a little too fast. Damn it. I just want to try and hit myself. Ah. I can still hit creatures, right? Yeah, see, that's fine. Oh, and I see the big old hit. Alright, so let's cut that out. Let's bring it right here. Right here. Bum, 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 bum. So it said hit. Wait, but... It's saying hit because it's actually colliding. There we go. So I guess that's not what I want. Try attacking entity. Alright, is colliding. On physics callback? Maybe? Let's see if it can go into here. I just want to see when I start interacting with it. Oh crap, I got a bunch of hits there. But that was it. Interesting. So I'm not seeing anything there. But... So if this is stuck, I'm just returning. So weird. About this. Oh my god, I run out of mana so fast. I should just make myself, like, give myself infinite mana. Nope, still nothing. Weird. I mean, so I'm putting a lot of effort into this. What was my end goal? For things to get hit by the projectile that is still out? Thinking that's what I was going for? Maybe? So weird. So I'm trying to attack entity. We are getting the position, we're getting selection box. Which is that right there. And then we're getting the nearest entity around that selection box. And I think we're getting a 5 horizontal range and vertical range. So I'm trying to get the nearest entity there. And then this part here intersects or touches. I wonder if it's not interactable anymore after it collides, right? I wonder if it's not interactable anymore. So it's set to false. Is interactable as false? Ah, damn it. It went away. Damn it. Oh, shit. Just, like, explodes now. Does it still do damage? Man, that sound is kind of loud, huh? Where's that sound? Here we go. Energy ball impact. Play sound at, so we have the randomized pitch, the range. Okay, so I'm going to make it like 0.3 F. I'm going to add that. I don't think I need this one. Alright, I think that's everything. Because I think I do hear, like, double taps. Now it's alive? Now it's fine? That's a much better sound, I think. It's not as ridiculous. Run into it! Insufficient mana. There. That's weird. Sometimes it's like staying alive, other times it's not. I think I need to just think about the design. Right now I'm just kind of butchering my own code. I need to decide what I want these projectiles to be. I really don't want them to stay out and be alive for too long hitting something. See, like with that, with it disappearing too fast, I think I want maybe a half second of like it impacts, right, and maybe it starts to shrink and then it disappears. You know what I mean? Like on that initial impact. I think that's what I'm gonna go for. So to do that, let's start at the beginning here. Man, this is very Banjo-Kazooie heavy. This playlist. Like another one, another song. All right, so on physics callback, I think I do want this. I shouldn't be doing anything else with physics, because at that point it's like I'm gradually setting the motion to 0, right? And on impact, I would set it on 0 anyways. Am I even using this? I was before. So we're getting the behavior. I think we are. I think we are using this. But it doesn't need to continuously call back. You know, let's give it a half second from when you launch it to when it actually, like, whatever the time is, you know, minus your launch. So half a second, and then it could return true, else it could return false on the initial impact, I think is what that is. All right, let's go down. I don't need any of this anymore. I do want it to be, like, if it's stuck. Although, do I need to do anything that has to do with being stuck? Let me see if that's even needed. Oh, wait, I'm gonna have to shut down the game. Because I got rid of that time to live variable. I should have kept it. Time is it? Oh, it's 3:39. All right. Let's hop back in. I want these projectiles to have a certain feel. Should they damage you? I think they should. Fire's fire, right? Arcane's gonna be arcane. Hi, Bear. Lay right there, my friend. Right, so it still does damage. Slash GM1. Back up from you. Yeah, so it's not... Oh, I did see something come up. Oh, it just said hit. I still have that. Yeah, so it says hit. Yeah, so it's not like hitting. All right, so think about it. I want it to last half a second after impact. So let me do this. Let me set this to be half a second. Time lapse on collided. Let's go back up to here. Should be this. And I want to eliminate it once that timer is up. Is it growing in size? I just made it stronger. Oh, man. There's a couple other things we're gonna have to enable here. So this part, I guess I could get rid of that. We do need this back. Mark everything dirty. We should probably snag this back. And I probably want this to be back. And I'll leave the rest of that. It's like it's lasting too long, huh? Don't run! Oh shit! Game mode 2! That bear tried to eat my biscuits! Oh, the black hole's opening up. That bear is about to get snoshed. Maybe I will allow it. Yep, now it's dark enough. I'll save you, meanie. You're a horrible friend, bear. Alright, so obviously this isn't, it actually is growing. Looks like it's growing in size ever so slightly. That's pretty funny. So it is not terminating the entity. I think I want to do that. So this is, oh, this is only when it's stuck. Which is, there we go. So that needs to be re-enabled. I need to be able to trigger the fact that it hits something to, like, run the rest of the code. There we go. That's a little, that's still too fast. It's too fast now. I want it to linger just long enough. So let's put this back to 500. It's still really quick. Okay, that is a little better, huh? Oh, I think I know what it's doing. But if we go further out this way... Yeah, because it only lasts for 3 seconds. Right? Or no, it lasts 1 second, and then I'm adding another second if it collides. That's kind of weird, huh? Let's try and get rid of this whole thing. Or you know what? No, not the whole thing. Let's get rid of this. Maybe I should just let it last 3 seconds, or the 1 second. Oh, insufficient mana. Man, my max mana is at 26 already. That's awesome. That didn't work. Oh, you know what I think it's doing? I think it's actually taking from the JSON, right? Isn't there? Yeah, despawn. So I gave it minimum of 4 seconds. Ah, Vice. I think this is a float that it can take. So the minimum seconds, I'll put it at like 0.1. No wonder why it's just sitting there sometimes for literally what feels like 4 seconds. Nah, it's still doing... Oh, wait. Let's reload. Reload! Of course, it's not going to reread the JSON info. Wait, I don't know if I fireballed it in. But we're going to do one more reload. No, you know what? We're gonna try it out. Okay, let's see. I guess a little better. Okay, so now it's time to live as ridiculous. Holy crap. I forgot to put that. I forgot to re-enable that. Oh, jeez. Now it's back to 1 second. That was 1 second. Okay, so we're alive now. We got it. We got it. Okay, so this is the feel that I want. You shoot your projectile, and you got like a second that it lives for. Come here, bear. Oh. I'm invisible to you anyways. Ha! It's almost like I'm getting better. It's been long enough. Also right at the cusp of that distance. Alright, so I feel pretty good about this projectile. We need to propagate this to the other versions of... Did I have to shut all the way down? I did not have to shut the game down at all to do what I was about to. I did not have to shut it down at all. Great. Let's start it back up. And let's close some of these windows. Jeez. Let's get rid of that. Thunderbolt. Neat. Okay, so that was all fire volley. We're gonna want everything. Lightning, nature, water, wind. So there's only going to be a couple of things to do here. I just want to make sure that the top is the same. I think it's going to be the same everywhere. It's just this part here, I literally want to put this dot damage. Just like, whoops, just like that. So I'm going to do that for all of them. Man, my mouse is like acting weird. My keyboard's been acting weird too. I think it's time for me to get a new mouse and keyboard. I've had these for like way too long. It's been like 8 years plus. All the nerd sweat and rage. Maybe I need to have a clean slate. I'm no longer that person. A little bit that person. All right, so this we gotta paste it in, right? Because it's a new projectile, so it's got a new localized name, or unlocalized, a registry name, right? That's what this would be. Boop, boop, and boop. And the last thing we have to change is the type of projectile that we are producing. Or second to last thing, right? So anything that is this rust orb. So there should be 2 occurrences here. You know, it's probably just faster to copy and paste instead of doing what I just did. Boop, and boop. Is it really? It's trying to help me out now? It's trying to help me out? Where were you before? Where was this AI? Oh, I'm gonna have to adjust the speed as well. Perfect. Right, because the next thing is the speed, which is this variable. This needs to be 1.5. All right, and then all of these will be done. Now we're gonna have to fire each one, and I have to scale the shaders because some of them are gonna need to be bigger than the fire. I think the fire and maybe the nature are the ones that I made the biggest. It's just they have more going on. Oof. Wow, Arcane Volley was fast. Holy crap. Okay, let's start casting other spells. Let's pull out a fire. Let's make sure fire is good. Let me make sure that I fireballed everything in, saved, fireball. And we're going to reload the world, right? Everything's kind of fresh. Man, some people have, like... Some people are really personal on their, on like the work chat, like pictures of like birthday parties and stuff. It's kind of crazy. All right, that size I think is pretty darn good. Let's kind of back out a little bit. Look how grumpy this dude looks. Little mohawk. It's not bad. That's a decent size. All right, water. Damn, that's actually a pretty good size for the water orb. Okay, okay. Wind. Wind is pretty good too. Are all of them good? Did we do it? Earth was all right. Oh, can't do lightning. Num 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 num. Lightning may need to be bigger. Yeah, lightning needs to be bigger. That was sad. I stay out of work chat. Well, it's teams, right? So we have like a global, like, kind of company teams chat. People post a lot of their stuff. Like, I don't care to see what fish people caught, or you know what I mean. Like, it's the birthday party crew. Maybe I'm just antisocial. I don't know. Maybe. Could be. Little bit. Elemental volley. Here we go. So lightning. Let's make that a little bit bigger. So to make it bigger, I actually have to reduce the numbers. So let's make it... This may make it too big. Alright, so actually I think that's the size we want. You know, it could be a little bigger. Let's make it a little bigger. Lightning! Okay, that is a good size right there. Alright, Frost, what do you got? Ooh, Frost is good. Nature. Wow, too big. It's spiky. I think nature is kind of like fire. It needs to be toned down a lot. Alright, I'll do it again. Okay, that was pretty good size. Arcane. Arcane may need a boost. You know what? That was actually pretty good. Let's see it again. Let's see it again. Let's see that again. Okay, I think Arcane's pretty good. Yep, same. Close it when I go into work. Well, yeah, you know, it's like I see something pop up and I'm like, did something happen? No, apparently someone's celebrating a birthday party. I'm like, I don't know any of these people. I think I know the one person. But it seems like it's a personal thing, you know? It's a personal thing. You should have your birthday party and like, you know, keep it to yourself. You know what I mean? All right, so I think that's pretty good. You know, could it be a little bigger? Let's see it in like Frost, right? Frost is pretty big. Maybe the Arcane can be a little bigger. Yeah, you know what? Let's make that orb just a little bigger. Not crazy big. Big enough. It's gotta have some heft. Okay, there we go. Wait, isn't that... Is it... Am I progressively getting big with this? Yeah, because that... Okay, I think all of them... Let me go through again. Yeah, maybe water needs to be smaller. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing here. Water definitely needs to be smaller. Oh, that's all my music. I wonder why it stopped. You know what? Wait. There was a... We'll listen to Loop Hero. There we go. Facebook is a place for that stuff. Exactly, right? That's how I feel. We ain't Facebook friends. Okay, I think that's better. I gotta keep in mind this projectile, right? It's not supposed to be enormous. Damn it. There we go. Enormous. See, like, something like that, it should be maybe a little smaller. Probably the Earth, too. Lightning... Yeah, you know what? Lightning's probably gonna have to be a little bit more... And then that means this probably should be a 1. Okay, let's try this again. Good. Simple, weak magic. Good. Alright, you know what? I'll take it. What else? Ooh, that one still looked a little big. That was Frost. Frost had some balls on it there. Let's tone it down a little bit. Just a little bit. What am I gonna have for dinner? There we go. That looks good. Nature. I think it should be smaller. Yeah, I'm gonna make it I can make nature smaller. It's got like fuzzies, you know what I mean? Okay, that's better. That's good. Arcane, what do we got? Okay, you know what? Arcane's good. Arcane's in a good place. Okay, so all of these entry-level staves should be good to go. Let's go back over here. Why was I over? Oh, that's right. Because I had the pen set up over there. That's why I was so far away from the good area. All right, so we are at this point right here. I do need to do more things. Really, it's the particles that are being released. They need to be colored the same way, like, you know, like a fire themed kind of particle. I think I'm doing that in the shapes here. Yeah, I think I'm doing particle stuff kind of in here. If I look for this, I will find the part. Oh my god. Yeah, I will find the particles. Here we go. Here's some particles. Let's get rid of those. I'm just gonna copy that. Oh shoot, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, let's remove this. Let's remove this. One person. Have fun. Like, enjoy your birthday, I guess. Happy birthday. I'm gonna look at the shaders. I think I'm doing shaders a little differently. This is actually some of the old code I have to like prune out stuff in. But I came up with a better way to render these shaders. And I got all of the colors like already pre-designed. It's like every other one. It's weird. Let's get rid of that. At least it is consistent. To... Oh my god. This is like my test bed for particles. Not for particles, for different shader designs that I found cool. Like basically I kind of pick and choose from the different shader designs and layer them. That's how I do it. I don't know if it's the best way to do it. I'm not a professional, so... I'm making spells that look cool and it doesn't lag out computers, right? And it doesn't crash anything. So I think I'm doing it right, or as right as I can. Okay, I think... Oh, no. I'm gonna say I think I got them all. Not quite. God damn, son! This is ridiculous. Let me save what I've done so far. Here we go. I can't. How many more of these do I have? Okay, there we go. Perfect. Jeez, man. All right, let's go up to the top where things make sense. So I would want to put my particles like in here in this part. All of this, I can get rid of that. So what am I doing this for? I think it was, if it wasn't regeneration, it was maybe something else. Aha. Oh wait, no. That's not it. So that is a size thing. So it was not regeneration. I think it was one of my newer blocks. Let's try block. Devouring Void. This was the kind of code. Okay. Because I had to create particles depending on your position, on your positional data. So I'm going to pop this up top here. And this position, so I don't think it's this position. It would be this entity position is what I'm going to want. Which means this stuff up top needs to change as well. Yeah, so I need to get the entity position with your player position, that way the particle is correct. This kind of math is annoying. I don't like it. But I want a magic mod. I want to be able to hop into a server and be like, I'm gonna be a mage in this server. Build a hole in the ground, right? Build an elaborate city underground. It's that crazy wizard. He lives underground. I don't think I have to restart to have this work. Yeah, see all the rust particles. We're fixing that. So this was for arcane. So there was a tint of particle there. So we're getting random numbers, random alpha. So there's a little bit more. So my area, my affected area is pretty drastic here. So we got a minimum position, maximum position. And then I think my minimum and maximum positions here need to be a little different. Let's cut this out. I'm gonna try and take it out of that if statement. I just want it to pump every time here. Let's do this. I'm gonna see some. It's only like a couple particles. Yeah, see, that one only had one particle. All right. So let's go back over here. Spawn particles, quantity. This is it. This is what we want. So let's put it back in here. Let me put this back to where it was, and then let's just change the quantity. See if that makes a difference. Oh, did you see that? Damn it, out of mana. It's not really what I was going for either. Come on, where's all my... Oh, there's something over here. It's not really what I wanted. Yeah, so it's taking from the corner, and then I'm going like one block over. That's not going to work for me. Let's look at transmutation. I actually got some decent particles going on in there. Particles. I think this is it. Okay, so I'm disabling stuff here. Oh, I'm doing the particles on the entity, not in the shape renderer. So I think I'm doing my particles here. Yeah, yeah. It'd be right in here. Let's see, where would it be? I'm just gonna search for it. On particles, this is spell transmutation. Weird, I'm actually not doing it through here. Weird. Is it in here? Am I doing something through here? All right, so we got particles up there. Ah, okay. Particles. Oh, come on. Right there. So I am doing it in here. I'm going to do it the same way. All right, so let's pull out the shape renderer. Instead of all of this, we will, let me pop this out. I'm gonna have to copy a couple of things. Actually, that's not what I want. This is what I want. So we're gonna have to create a variable. It's going to be very upset that I'm gonna do this, but I think the game will survive. So there's particles. Now I'm going to have to initialize. Oop, right there. All right, so I'm going to save and quit. Quit. Build. We'll check this out. It should have fancy looking particles. It's going to look like the transmutation particles, which is fine. I can always change the color. I just need to make sure they work. And then we'll probably find someone to raid because I've been live streaming for a little bit, and I'm kind of thirsty. I have nothing to drink here. And then maybe tonight I will work on having the recipes viewable in the handbook. Maybe. There we go. So that's what I want. I want like the trail, right? I want it to like start small and disperse in like a tail. That's what I want, a tail. Not a trail, a tail. That is pretty freaking awesome. All right, that feels a little more magic-y, doesn't it? A little bit more. Oh, now what would happen if this would make the math a little more complex, but maybe it would be cool to have the particles spawning ahead of where it's going, right? So it's almost going to be like an energy dome around the ball, you know what I mean, as it's pushing through? That may look pretty cool. Still, I do like that though. I think that's gonna be awesome. Burp. Good. I just need to change the colors to match the, you know, the theme. And this is like one more and it's broken. All right. All right, let's find someone to raid. Let me get another arcane staff here. Let's move the basic staff right there. So, progress, right? I almost have like a playable demo for the mod now. I just need some recipes put in. Maybe some quality of life things, like if I can get the recipes to show up in the handbook, that would be great. But yeah, almost. Maybe I'll host it on like one of my servers. You know, like I'll fire up a server for like testing. All right, who's playing Vintage Story? Has anyone tried Throne and Liberty? I see a bunch of people playing it. I hear it's average. Wow, we got a lot of options here. A lot of options. Caught me napping. Nah, it didn't quite pull me. Dark Mysterious bonus. I don't know. Prepping to bring in my wind tower. Just want to hang out in the woods. Oh, that's Japanese. In English. Let's make bronze. Maybe. I don't know. Anyone got a suggestion on who to raid? Not really sure. I will pick someone at random. I will pick someone that I haven't raided before. Maybe well, this person's using mods. Yeah, we'll try this one. None of that. Noob of all things, we will raid you. / raid, noob of all things. All right. Well, thank you very much for watching. This has been it's been an okay stream. I like to show this kind of stuff, you know, like how I'm doing the you know, like the rendering and stuff. Yeah, I think it's nice to see. I gotta figure out a couple things, right? I gotta figure out the try and decipher that train wreck of a code for the handbook. And then there was something else that I needed to figure out, and I forgot what it was, so it was probably important. It was probably a showstopper. But at least the basic spells are in for the staff. Yeah, I think with a little more testing, I'll make sure like everything can actually damage creatures, and then I will bring the Grimoire creation system online, and then after that, I can push out a playable demo. I got to figure out the handbook thing. Like, if I can have the recipes in the handbook, it makes my job so much easier. But we'll see. All right, thank you so much for watching. And I will talk to you all later. I may live stream again tonight, or I may end up chatting with some friends in Discord. I don't know. Whichever one happens. All right, have a good one, everyone. Bye.